What's going on, my dudes? Onestep here today with a very fun video that I'm excited to get into. So we had a user, depleted NRG, say they actually paid for this comment. It says, love the videos. My question is, what's the most basic Raiden combo for beginners that uses cameo and one bar? So I figured, one, they paid for, and two, I'm a Raiden main, so let's have some fun today and just go over some Raiden combos that are very beginner friendly, because I'm not gonna lie to you, Raiden as a character is beginner friendly by himself.
Take it one step at a time.
Subscribe here for more content, and as we get into it, go ahead and pause your screen right here, because this is going to be the universal fighting language that we're going to use so that anybody who's watching can understand what I'm saying and what it means. Okay, now that you know that, Raiden beginner combos using a cameo and one bar. Now there's a lot of cameos that Raiden can use. My personal favorites that I'll probably show today are going to be Chameleon, Sonya, Movado, Jax is really good, so is Scorpion. So we'll go over a couple of those. Now, beginner friendly combos, honestly, 3-4. You're doing that a lot. That's Sega's launcher. It's a high mid, good launcher. You can jump in with that, so you can like jump in overhead, high mid, go for a combo that way, and kind of go from there. So a lot of your combo string starters, in my opinion, again, as a Raiden man, I put dozens, if not more, of hours into this guy. You're doing 3-4 as a starter, or you're gonna see a lot of 2-4-2, and a lot of times you're gonna be 2-4-2-1. So 2-4-2-1 into a special, and that we can go that way. So if you meter burn that shocker, by the way, you can extend it like this. And the reason why you want to do that, because right there, we're getting an easy 35%. But 2-4-2, 2 is 8 frames on startup, so it's very fast. Now you can go with 1 on startup, but that's only 7 frames, meaning only it is faster, but it's only 1 frame faster than your 2. And you're going to get more damage with your 2-4-2-1 into a special. Because you can do 1-2 enhance your shocker and then do a combo that way. Let's do the same combo, and we're only getting not even 30% yet, right? But if we do the same combo starting with 2-4-2-1, the thing I just showed you as a punishing kind of combo starter, 35%. So you're getting 55 more percent, or not 55%, 55 more damage at least when starting a punish with your 2-4-2-1 into a special or whatever you want to do, right? So 2-4-2-1, that should be your go-to punishing move, because it's just very fast. And they're both highs, starting at 1 and 2. They're both punishing highs, so it's like it doesn't really matter that 1 frame. Honestly, most of the time is not going to make a massive difference in your punishes. So get very used to starting stuff with 2-4-2, at least just that. You can go 2-4-2 and then special, right? At least do that. Or if you have enough time, you can do 3-4, because 3 is 12 on startup, so it's 4 frames slower than your 2. But it's a great launcher, and you can do a lot of fun things from this. You can do 3-4 and then jump and do a combo that way for an easy 30% and good corner carry to put yourself in the corner and give yourself that corner pressure. I mean, if you don't want to go that route, well, I mean, like, you can use cameos like Sonya and extend that even more. So Sonya, and you get 35% good corner carry, so you're just using your cameo 1 time in that combo, gives you an extra 50 damage, which is pretty good. And we'll go over cameo usage in a minute. I'm trying to go over basic Raiden combos right now. So you're using 3-4, using 2-4-2, 1-2 as a starter if you want to be fast on that one. A couple extra tips for you when playing Raiden is a lot of times you're fighting online, you're going to find yourself in what we call a D1 battle. A lot of times if they block the D1, they're going to try to punish you back with something, because you're trying to go back and recover. So a lot of times if you do D1 and they go for the punish after that, you can catch them off guard with a down back 3 enhanced, and that is low. So you can go down D1 and then do that enhanced down back 3 special, and then combo off that, and that is really good too. So he's very, not like gimmicky, but he's got some interesting mind games you can play with Raiden. If you have time and let's say you're more full screen or so, or you're on hard knockdown, you have a cameo going out for you, you can hold your down forward 1 and then pocket it away for a really fun damaging combo after that. And this is pretty good for meterless damage too. Like, what's that? Almost 40% meterless. So yeah, if you have time to like pocket away your down forward 1 held, go for that as well. But to get down to your point of what's the most basic Raiden combo for beginners that uses cameo and 1 bar. A lot of times your 1 bar is going to be spent on your down forward 2, your shocker, enhancing that just for an extra whatever damage. Most of your combo routes, again, basic for beginners, are enhancing that move. So where do you want to place your cameo? You can use the one like I showed you earlier with Sonya, right? You can do stuff like this for an easy 35. Raiden has the forward 4-3. Those are 2 lows. Now with Sonya and other cameos like Scorpion, you get an overhead, right? So you can go for that mix and go low, overhead, making them think you're gonna go for the low, low. And you can do all 3 lows and really mix it up that way, and then just go 1 low, and then no lows and just go for the overhead, and then go for a combo after that. Easy, quick damage. Love it. So I mean, that was a drop there, but like, point is, you're going for the lows, you're going for the overheads. I like Sonya's down cameo in the air too. You can combo off of that, and this really catches opponents off guard because they think you're like jumping away, so they're gonna let their guard down right there. You're like psych, boom, right? Because no one's gonna attack from jumping away, right? Like no one's really doing that, so you can with Sonya, and I like that. Or you can like jump in, and you know, at the peak of your jump, you attack with Sonya, and that's having good range on it. Because a lot of times people are like waiting for the jump in here to connect. I'm a big jumper. It's a bad habit of mine. Don't get into the habit. I gotta fix that in my gameplay. But you know, kind of making my jump ins a bit more, you know, unpredictable and or more safe. I use Sonya's air move for that reason. Or after your normal shocker, you can use Sonya like this, and from there you can do the Superman fly. So you get the idea. If you wanted to like do a full-on combo, and then you use 1 bar, right? You use a cameo right here. That extra damage, now you're getting over 40%, right? So a lot of times, again, just kind of go back to the basics here, 3-4 starting, or you can jump in with a, you know, 4-3, but the problem with that is they know that between the 4-3-4, that little gap, they're gonna punish you because if I'm Raiden, for an example, right? Or if I'm fighting a Raiden, so I'm Reptile, and the Raiden I'm fighting does that 4-3-4, I block it, I can punish right there, see? So don't try to throw that out there if it's on block, because you're gonna get punished, especially versus experienced fighters, right? So what I like to do is throw that out there, and then if they block it, stop, or stop and then go for the low, right? Or just go for that mix again. So with that, do it again. Or I see the block, go for the grab. Like, mind games there. Now, what about Chameleon? Chameleon's a bit more, she's a little bit harder to really master compared to other cameos, but I love her. You get easy combo extension with her glaive move, and just do a basic Raiden combo, very beginner friendly. Here's the 1 bar dash kick, do it again. Over 41% right there. If you want to use Melina, you can do a size after this, right? Get the Superman in there. Then you can use, you know, you can do really easy combos like this. Just use 1 bar, then Melina size, then Superman it, 42% right there. And then why I like to use Katana is because I can throw a projectile and then fan lift towards my opponent. They have to block my projectile incoming, and that allows me for a almost perfectly safe jump. It's not 100% guaranteed, so if they start to read that, be careful. That can look like this, you know, jump in right there, and this, just with that projectile and that jump in right there, we're getting over 40, almost 42% right there. So having that safe jump in a way is really fun, because that, again, they have to block the projectile, and you can like jump in with the overhead that way. I just like everything that Chameleon brings to the table for Raiden. Cameos like Movado can look like this. Just an easy, quick pop up off of our 1-2-3 punish, 33% right there. Off of our down back 3 punish maybe. That's pretty good there. We get grab combos too, which is super nice. I mean, just making a grab, you know, 21%, not bad. And then if you ever find yourself in the corner, you can do some just dumb shit like this. I mean, using our cameo, no bars, 43%, and it's just so dumb, but it's also just so fun. And then Jax was like Raiden's day 1, like, best cameo, because of what you can do after Shocker. It's just really good damage that way. So if you just use Jax once, and, you know, basic Raiden combo and 1 bar here, you're getting some pretty good stuff, honestly. So yeah, 44% 1 bar 1 cameo. Again, it's not actually that bad. And then you can go into your Fatal Blow after your enhanced Shocker. So this is the best way to get into your Fatal Blow. It's that goes into a lot of combos. You might use Jax first, right? And if you do that, you can do the enhanced Shocker afterwards. But it's tight timing. You gotta wait. There we go. Then Jax is back, ready to do the Fatal Blow with you. And that's 50% right there. That is with the Fatal Blow, 1 bar, 1 cameo. That's not bad with the resources that you're using, but there are some cameos that allow Raiden to get over 50% no fatal blow. An example of this is Striker. With 1 bar, our cameo usage, we're getting, what is this, 54% no fatal blow. So depending on the cameo, do you want to go for a damage? Do you want to go for a setup? Do you want to go for utility? There's a lot of different options with, you know, all these cameos. I think even Sector gives him 50% no fatal blow. Let's see, I think just doing that twice, and then your basic bread and butter combo. Putting you in the corner because that's good corner carry. Oh yeah, 5 damage away from 50%. You get it. But I think Madame Bo, with that same concept, also puts him at 50, even like close to 60%, I think. I mean, right there, again, just bread and butter, corner carry, using our cameo, using 1 bar. Yeah, 58%. So depending on which cameo you use, again, you're getting great damage off of maybe some punishes there. You get overheads with cameos like Sonya and Scorpion. You get easy combo extension with ones like Movado and Jax. And you have a lot of utility with a lot of them, as my favorite, Chameleon, personally. This was a very long way to answer the question of what's the most basic Raiden combo for beginners. I hope that you were able to take a lot away from this showcase, because there was a lot of really cool things, and I'm not even like done yet. There is so much you can do with Raiden. This is, you know, a quick way to show you what he can do, 1 bar, a cameo, and whatnot. Anyways, thank you so much for your support. Thank you for the super thanks there. I appreciate that. If you guys have not already, subscribed here for more content. You guys have a great night. Be safe out there. Take it 1 step at a time, and I will see you in the next video and or stream.